Melo Ball versus Ice Trae was a movie.
Atlanta has a couple of fouls to play with. LaMelo! Oh my goodness. Diddly D!
And it was Trae Young who wasted no time. First play of the game, and they already give him too much room. So he pulls up and drains the three. Not long after, Trae switches it up, attacks the lane and floats it in. He charged up a 7-0 lead for the Hawks, but LaMelo answers right back on the other end, kicks it out to Bridges, who hits the three. Trae responds immediately. He drives to the basket, draws in the defense, and kicks it out to Hunter, who nails one as well. And Trae wasn't done. He catches them in transition. This time he stops at logo range and pulls up for another one. But LaMelo, still scoreless, looks to create again, this time finding Seth Curry, who shows off that shooter's touch. The first quarter was looking like it belonged to Trae. Out of transition again, this time he finds Harrison Matthews wide open, who lets it fly for three. Now, you probably wondering, this is a Trae versus Melo video. Where's Melo? Ain't your mama ever told you to be patient? Because in the second quarter, he finally gets it going. Left open on the three, he knocks down his first points of the game. And a little later, he took it to the hoop, drawing some fouls along the way and heading to the line. But going to the line, that's Trae's specialty. He does the same on the other end, drawing contact and heading to the stripe. Man, even with Trae's moves, he couldn't keep up with what Melo was doing this quarter. Starts off with a smooth, casual pull-up from the logo, like it's nothing. Then Melo went wild with the handle, crossing up two defenders and almost gets the craziest layup to drop.
He's fouled and will go to the line, all because of that fancy dribbling. Tell you what. He is slim and he just needs a crease or a crack.
He couldn't get that layup, but Melo cuts to the basket and throws down a red dunk. You don't see that every day from him. Melo's heating up and he's not done yet. He gets the handoff at the wing and the Hawks leave him wide open after all that. Sheesh. He's just making him pay now. We're still in the second quarter with a minute left, and Melo just can't miss. He gets open off a screen and hits a one-legged three. This dude is on fire! That's 4 threes and 18 points in just one quarter. Even with that, the Hawks were still up by 4. So if Melo wanted to close the gap, he had to keep the streak alive. Luckily for the Hornets, first play in the third, he steps back in the corner for another 3. But when the Hornets leave Trae wide open on the other end, they're just asking for trouble. He doesn't hesitate, but Melo's still locked and loaded. In transition, he pulls up from near the logo. Just insane range. And he's feeling it. Hits that little celebration, getting the Atlanta crowd fired
up. From the top of the key, looks around, nobody's with him, stops, knock it down and says, Quinn, get a timeout for us.
But you know, never celebrate too early. Hawks was still leading, and Ice Trae hit Melo with a taste of his own medicine. And this time from the logo, Ice Trae fires back, showing Melo he's got range too. And of course, Trae couldn't forget the celebration, throwing it right back at LaMelo. But Melo wasn't done yet. A few seconds left and he drives right to the rim, draws the foul, and heads to the line. But he needed a minute to recover after that one though. Melo's hustle pays off, bringing it back to a 3-point game going into the fourth. It's anyone's game now. He kicks off the fourth on defense, snagging a block or pickpocket, but Trae answers back on offense. First, a sweet dime to the cutter, then steps back and drains a 3. Hawks aren't backing down, but Melo's not backing down either. He uses the screen, goes around, and hits a step back 3 to match. It's a shootout now.
LaMelo Ball! He's Houdini!
Unfazed, Trae kept going at a defense. He sinks the floater, then hits a circus shot to give Atlanta a 6-point lead. And you can tell that got Melo a little heated. And not just there, Melo started heating up from deep again, hitting his 8th 3 of the night, and not long after, nails his 9th.
Hum diddly D!
Hum diddly D indeed. But after that 3, experience took over. Trae, the master of drawing fouls, put Melo in tough spots, and with 3 minutes left, Melo fouled out.
A little brush screen for Trae.
And that was pretty much it for the Hornets. Trae was even laughing about all the fouls he got his way. The Hawks take the W in this one, with Trae finishing strong. 38 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds, while Melo dropped 34 with 9 threes. What a game! If you enjoyed this, check out our next recap.